What lunch? Egg salad. Oh, that stinks. Happening.
What the heck was that?
Ooh. Well, there you go.
Hey fellow fiction fanatics, I'm Chase. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something very different. I'm actually going to be filming a video with my sister.
Hello.
This is Brooklyn.
Hi.
And we're going to do the Guess That Book Plot Challenge. So I have a stack of books here that Brooklyn is going to try to tell me what the books are about just based on the cover. She's going to get half a point if she's at all close, and then she'll also receive half a point if she can tell me whether it's a series or a standalone. That's what we're going to do today. Alright, let's get into it. So I've read most of these books, but there are a few that I haven't read, so we'll see how this goes. The first book is The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Alright, here you go.
Okay.
Do you want to tell me if it's a series or a standalone first?
I feel like it's a standalone.
Okay.
There is poison, a chess piece, a gun, a little compass. I feel like in the little red corners here, there's the little images.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, it has to do something with death, like murder, because, ooh, there's more. Murder. Well, deaths. Is she a cat? Because 9 lives. The 7.5? How do you have 1/2 of a death? I'm assuming. What? Murder takes place.
Okay.
There's 7 stories of it.
7 stories, so 7 different perspectives, you think?
Oh, yeah.
7 perspectives of how...
And a half.
7.5. Maybe they're...
Ooh, the half is hers because she dies before,
Oh, that's clever. Yeah. Okay. So there's 7 perspectives, and one of them is hers, and that's why it's half. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And...
Of Evelyn Hardcastle.
That's very interesting. But no, it's not.
What?
It's not. It's one perspective.
Oh.
It's a person trying to solve the death of Evelyn Hardcastle. It's set in the 19th century, and basically they're trying to solve her death. He keeps reliving the same day, and he has to figure out who killed Evelyn Hardcastle because she dies every night. But it looks like a suicide, but it's not. And he has to figure out who did it, or else he has to keep reliving it over and over again until he figures it out.
Why is it 1/2? Why is there a half?
You gotta read the book to find out.
Oh.
It's actually funny because the US cover, it's 7.5 Deaths is the title, but in, I believe it's UK, it's the 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Oh. So it's interesting, but they're both the same book, it's just different titles.
Yeah.
It is a standalone, so I'll give you half a point for that. I mean, you got murder.
I got murder. There was guns and strategy
but,
of a chess. So I put the 2 together.
I think I'm just gonna give you half a point for that one because
okay.
it's a little obvious if you just say death.
Usually,
so, half a point.
If there's murder involved, there's usually chess involved because it's a very sly, cunning game. And I love chess.
The next book is The Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi.
What? I feel like this is kind of like a Neverland situation where it's a land of not like children, but there's a land of people.
Mm-hmm.
And there's prophecies involved.
Okay.
Can I look at the
You can look inside. You can't look up that part, but
okay. Yeah, definitely a prophecy. There's a little sword and a diamond. There's a chosen one. Maybe multiple chosen people because children.
Okay.
Multiple. Yeah, that's all I got for you.
Okay, and is it a standalone or a series?
I feel like this one would be a series.
Series?
Because, I don't know, the way there's multiple children, that I feel like there'd be multiple books.
Okay, so you got the point, or the half a point for the fact that it's a series. Mm-hmm. You're not at all close. This is a story about like these two groups of people, the royals and the magi. They have magic. Well, they had magic because magic no longer exists. The king basically killed everyone who had magic, and then it stopped. No one else has magic right now. So this is basically their quest to bring back magic to the land in the first book. And it's really, really good. But no, you didn't get that book. You were not at all close. So another half point for you. The third book is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. This one I actually haven't read yet, but it is next on my list. Here you go.
Okay. It feels like I haven't seen the movie, but the movie where like she touches the pin and she's like in a whole different world kind of thing. I feel like there's like Tomorrowland. I feel like it's that kind of situation, like kind of like entering a whole new world, like his dream and stuff.
Okay.
And some crazy stuff's going on because there's these little symbols on this dragon. Is this a dragonfly?
I think it's a moth.
I don't know bugs. Maybe some people are spying on him. Just because there's an eye, so I can only assume.
Okay, series or standalone?
Standalone. I'm gonna go standalone.
Standalone. Okay. It is a duology, so it is not a standalone. I'm gonna give you the half a point for your description. It's mainly one because I haven't read it, but it's close. It's about this guy named Laszlo Strange. I don't know a ton because I'm trying to go into this book pretty blind. I've heard that's the best way to go into it. But I know it's about Laszlo Strange, and he is a librarian, and he is, I don't want to say obsessed, but loves this lost city that no one really knows the name of. It's just called Weep now. Ooh. He basically gets to go to this lost city. So it is entering this whole new world. I picture it kind of like an Atlantis situation where he actually gets to go to Atlantis, but yeah. I mean, I haven't read it, so I can't tell you. So I'll give you the half a point for there.
I feel like blue books like these, I feel like that they usually are how do you say?
Duologies?
Duologies. Yeah, I feel like what color is the other one?
Purple.
Yeah. That seems about right.
Interesting perspective. Alright, so I gave you another half point there. Okay, the next book is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. Series or standalone? Let's start there.
Okay. I see. It's from the author of The Hate You Give. I haven't read that either. But is this like the sequel? I've never read either. It has to do with, I'm guessing she's like a singer. Because she has a microphone, and like I'm guessing it's her way to the top of like her singing career, and you know, like the struggles of that.
Okay. You didn't really say. Do you think it's a standalone or a series?
Oh, I think it's a standalone. I don't think they're the same person.
Okay. And you would be correct. It is a companion novel. So it's it does mention like Garden Heights, which is where The Hate You Give. That's her neighborhood. It does mention that, but it's not the same story. It's about
like they live in the same world.
Yeah, they live in our world, so
oh yeah.
They live in the same area. So yeah. And I'm gonna give you both. You get a whole point. So because even though she's not a singer, she's a rapper.
Oh.
But it is about her story of, Brie does a song, it goes viral, but for all the wrong reasons. And so she's getting all this backlash, and it's just everything that goes along with it. So you were right, it was about her struggles of becoming a rapper, and just kind of how she takes this on.
That's
and
neat.
It's really, really good. I think The Hate You Give is definitely more hard-hitting, but this one's really enjoyable, and I love this character because she's also a nerd. She mentions like Black Panther and say like nerd crap and she's like, yeah, whatever about it. So I love this character and she's great. So yeah, that's On the Come Up. So a whole point there. And the next book is The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding by Alexandra Bracken.
Okay, this definitely is a series.
Okay.
Yes, I feel like this is definitely a series, just because, like, there's like a thing with like series, and there's a thing with like duologies. Duologies have like they usually start off with the blue, or they like have that matte finish, the little swirlies right here, and just like it gives more to tell there's more.
Is it the aesthetic that's
it's the aesthetics that tell me if it's a series or not. Though I haven't done all well on that. Anyways, I don't feel like the character is this character, but I feel like it's like a representation of them, like how a Patronus is, you know.
Okay.
There's some things in the background. This boy is important. I don't know. There's a little boy in the picture. He may be important. I feel like they have bad luck. Ooh, is that a bat?
Yeah, that is a bat.
And a snake. Wow. They're probably going through a forest, antique houses. Basically, they're trying to solve something. They're trying to figure out either magic, or they're trying to figure out why they have bad luck, or why someone is coming after them. That seems pretty close to what I think it is.
Okay, I don't know how to score you, really. So, you did get the fact that it is a series. I think it actually is a duology, which is funny because you said the blue books are duologies.
Like, it's just the blue. The blue.
It's either duology or trilogy. I'm not exactly sure, but I've read this first one, but it's been a while, so let me think. Okay, so this is the story of Prosper Redding. His great, however many greats grandfather broke a promise with a demon, and
he broke. Wow.
And so now Prosper is possessed with this demon and has to figure out how to like deal with that.
Oh, I love this already.
And it's a middle grade. It's actually really fun, and he's trying to like how to break the curse, and it's funny because you get both perspectives. I liked when you said this was him, but it wasn't him.
Yeah.
And I think this is representing Alistair, which is the demons. You're getting kind of both perspectives because he'll like talk to him because he's inside.
Yeah.
And like this part here, it says, "I would say it's a pleasure to meet thee, Prosper Oceus Redding, but truly I only anticipate the delights of destroying thy happiness."
Well, there you go.
So, yeah, I haven't got to the second one yet, but I need to reread this so I remember everything about it. But I'll probably let you read it too, because you seem to enjoy this one.
Yeah.
I'll give you 0.7.
Okay. So I get 0.2 for my description.
Yeah.
I could tell with the ancestry, like because of the pictures on the walls, like it was something had to do with.
Yeah, the portraits on the walls. The next book is Theilluminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Here you go.
Well, files feels like you're gonna be reading the files of like two people talking. I feel like there's something going on.
No, it's just blank page after blank page after blank page.
It's just text message like, "Hey, how are you?"
It's just
I'm
really
eating
bland.
lunch. What lunch? Egg salad. Oh, that stinks. No, I think it's like, there's something in the government.
Oh, there's something
like,
government going on.
Government, I wouldn't say alien. Maybe, no. I would say more like, maybe alien. Maybe there's some unnatural things that the government doesn't know about is like...
Doesn't know about or does know about?
Ooh.
I mean, I just...
That would be good though. Some do, some don't, some a little there, some a little here. It says a 1, so I'm guessing that there's multiple.
Okay, so you think it's a series?
It's a series, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say like they are trying to find out the truth. You're trying to piece together what's happening as well. Like it doesn't give you straight up. Yeah.
Alright, you get a whole point!
Hey!
This is the Theilluminae files, so there is 3 in the trilogy, and it is a collection of files and all different formats. So it's like emails, text messages, pictures, like internet things. You've got video surveillance cameras. So it's all these different files collected to, like you said, there's something going on, and it's not straightforward. You're kind of figuring out along the way. And it starts off with, I think they're like illegally mining something, or I can't remember exactly how it starts. A corporation doesn't want them to do that, so they attack the whole planet, basically like Doomsday, and they have to get on this ship as soon as they can.
So it's like outer spacey?
Yeah. They're trying to get to like the nearest spaceport or something, so that they can like flee, but there's a ship coming after them, and unfortunately the AI of the ship is going a little nuts. There's also like a deadly plague and like all this stuff, and the two main characters in this book, they just broke up and now they have to kind of figure out how to save the day together.
Oh.
We have Katie, and she's amazing. She's like a great hacker, and so she's on one ship and he's on the other, and like them trying to survive this whole crazy alienness, and it gets so good, and there's so many plot twists and amazing things, and it's so cool to see how it's done. I would really recommend, if you're going to read this, to also listen to the audiobook as well, because it is a full cast audio. So it has a whole cast of characters. You get the whole experience if you read it and listen to the book at the same time. I would really recommend the Theilluminae files. Alright, that's another point for you. And the last book is one that I haven't read yet, and that is The House of Salt and Sorrow by Erin A. Craig. There you go.
Okay, this is definitely... See, the thing about C makes me feel like it's a standalone, but the cover seems like it's a series. It's obviously some creatures in the sea, a lot of octopi.
Do you want a hint?
Yes.
It is a retelling. What do you think it is a retelling of?
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid. Oh, so like Ursula, the octopi, squid.
So do you think it's Ursula's story, or do you think it's the Little Mermaid story?
I think it's Ursula's story.
Okay.
And like, how she became a sea witch and stuff. That would be neat. So I'm gonna say it's a standalone because of that, because it's a retelling. Well, maybe it is a series and it's about all the. Does it count as a series if it's like this one's a Beauty and Beast, this one is a Little Mermaid?
No, that'd be more like a companion novel.
Okay, so I'd say standalone.
Standalone. Okay.
Yeah, Ursula's story, her side, her perspective. Ooh, maybe we get to see how the eels
came into play. Okay. So I believe this is a standalone. No, it's not Ursula at all.
Oh.
It is a retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses.
Who? Wait, is it any Little Mermaid?
No, there's no Little Mermaid at all. This is the story of the 12 Dancing Princesses. It's like a very dark retelling of it. So
most retellings or the original, one or the other. It's dark.
Yeah, it's the 12 Dancing Princesses, but they're getting killed off.
Oh, so is it like a mystery novel where you're trying to figure out who did it, or is
no?
it just...
I think it's just. I mean, I don't know. I haven't read it, but I think it's just told from the perspective of one of the sisters. She probably has to figure out what's going on. So have a point there.
Okay.
So she got 4.7 points out of 7. Still fairly well. Did you enjoy it?
Yes. Yes. I'm excited to read some of those.
Okay, which ones did you want to read the most, do you think?
Okay, on the come up, The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding. Strange the Dreamer sounds cool and Theilluminae sounds cool. They're very big. I'm afraid of big books. But those ones seem the most intriguing to me, personally.
I'll have to add those to your list of books to read. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share the love. I'll see you next time. Bye!
I was enjoying that.